This is the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Tuesday, the 10th of September. I'm Michael Groff. Cooler temperatures, that's the good news. And as a bonus, we have increasing moisture to set the stage for scattered showers and thunderstorms over parts of Arizona today. Will we see anything here in the valley? That's always the big question. And what about the weather for the rest of the week and the weekend? Are there any more rain chances out there? Let's get into it. First, the almanac from yesterday, 100 degrees on the dot. That was our high yesterday. 82 the morning low, and we are now more than 2 inches behind on our rainfall. We desperately could use some rain here. Outside right now here at 7:40 a.m. We've got partly cloudy skies out there, a few showers around, especially over the Northeast Valley. We're at 84 degrees presently at Sky Harbor, but it is steamy with the dew point at 70, relative humidity 62%, wind from the south-southwest at 10, and the barometer is rising. Temperatures around the area right now, 71 is the cool spot up on Thompson Peak, 77 at Saguaro Lake. Most of us, though, are in the low and middle 80s, especially where you haven't seen any rain just yet. The upper air look across the country, a trough moving into the western states. That's helping to pull some more moisture northward across Arizona. And with those added dynamics from the trough, we could see some showers and storms, as we've already seen this morning. The watch warning map, there is a flash flood warning ongoing in extreme northeast Maricopa and western Gila County, kind of the remote areas there. But do be aware of that if you're heading up toward the Payson area. Some very heavy showers and storms coming down right now. And we'll continue to see that at least through the morning hours. Elsewhere, flash flood watches over parts of northeast Montana, a heat advisory around the St. Louis area. And the convective outlook for today, an enhanced risk of severe storms. It's level 3 out of 5 for parts of South Dakota and Nebraska. The broader severe weather risk extends from the central Rockies eastward out into the central and northern plains. Here in Arizona, parts of the state in the green. Scattered thunderstorms expected. Organized severe weather not likely, but of course any one storm could be locally severe. And the tropics still active in the Atlantic Basin. 4 areas of concern on the board right now. Gabrielle is out over the North Atlantic. That's racing off to the northeast at 25 miles per hour. Will become a cold core system, lose its tropical characteristics in the next day or so. And it should just produce some wind and rain for the northern British Isles. Elsewhere, we've got a storm, a little wave approaching the eastern Bahamas. What they don't need there right now. Luckily, only a low-end threat that this is going to develop over the next 5 days as it crosses the Florida Peninsula and out over the Gulf. Got a couple more systems, one over the central Atlantic. As that approaches the islands, it may develop into something, but again, a low chance of that. And a wave coming off the African coast. We'll watch that, but it's got several days before it encounters a more favorable environment in which to develop. All right, closer to home. The precipitation outlook valid through next Tuesday morning from the WPC. Rain amounts here in Metro Phoenix range from absolutely nothing to around 1/4 of an inch. Your amount will vary, and any one spot can get more than what's shown here. This kind of represents an average across the region. Let's get into the details of what's going on with our weather pattern now as we check out the models, see what the future might hold. Here we go to the GFS. The 06Z run valid at 2 o'clock this afternoon. This is the upper look at about 18,000 feet. There's our trough moving into the Great Basin, kind of a diffluent flow out ahead of it, pulling in some moisture. That access stays to our west today. So down at the surface, partly sunny skies, widely scattered showers and thunderstorms, especially this morning, and some will pop up, redevelop this afternoon. High temperatures today will be cooler, in fact, below average. Highs only in the mid-90s, but again, it will be rather humid. And as we go to the high-resolution models, this is the 3-kilometer NAM at 5 o'clock this afternoon to sort of illustrate that a few showers and storms may again pop up, but they will be of the hit-and-miss variety for sure. Not everybody's going to get wet. In fact, probably most places won't. Still, we'll have to watch out for these. Any one storm today could produce some locally heavy rain, as we've already seen. Otherwise, tonight we'll have partly cloudy skies, slight chance of showers and storms continues. Lows mostly in the 70s, and then tomorrow, partly sunny again. Evidence of a little disturbance, a little wave developing along the trough as it begins to scoot east. That'll still produce at least a slight chance of showers and storms. I'd say better chances over the mountains, but we can't rule it out here in the valley either. And again, any one storm could be locally heavy. High temperatures still remain in the mid-90s. All right, that trough moves out of here Wednesday night, setting the stage for a pretty nice day Thursday, at least by September standards. Mostly sunny. High temperatures may not make the century mark, or just barely. We'll go with 97 to 100 for our high there. And those overnight lows will be dropping off as well. Friday, high temperatures 101 to 104. Pretty much the same thing on Saturday. Ridging will slowly build back across the southwest. And as it does, a bit of moisture may start to seep into eastern Arizona for isolated showers and thunderstorms there, but the valley should stay dry for the meantime. Sunday, widely scattered showers and storms in the mountains. Will stay partly cloudy here in the valley. High temperatures around 100 to 103. And then Monday, evidence of another pretty impressive trough moving into the western states. And if this solution verifies, it could pull some pretty good moisture in here. We'd have good dynamics again for scattered showers and thunderstorms over the eastern half of Arizona. Exactly where that axis is, well, that remains to be seen. But on this run, it looks like the valley is right on the edge. So we could see some showers and storms, and temperatures would be lower as well. Speaking of, let's go out to a week from today. This is Tuesday the 17th. Pretty cold upper trough now moving into the west. Look at that, rather anomalous. And heights below average. That means temperatures below average. We'd start to dry out as that trough moves through, bringing in the cooler, drier air behind it. High temperatures, if this verifies, would be in the low to mid 90s. Those overnight lows in the cooler pockets getting down into the mid and upper 60s. Going out 10 days, this is the end of the forecast period, Thursday, the 19th of September. And again, broad troughing here across the west. Temperatures would be at or even maybe slightly below average. And everybody likes to hear about that, even though conditions would probably stay relatively dry. But we'll have to watch those tropics in the East Pacific. You do see this run of the GFS has a hurricane down there or some type of tropical system off of the Baja coast. All right, temperatures through the period coming off the European ensemble. We'll warm it up by this weekend, but then temperatures come down again next week. And, you know, knock on wood, maybe we have seen the last of our 110-degree days for the year. In fact, we may be done with those like 108 and 109 readings as well. Let's hope. That's going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video back here tomorrow morning. If you like our videos, be sure to subscribe so that whenever we post a brand new one, you'll get the notifications. Your comments, questions, and suggestions always encouraged as well. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Be safe out there. If you happen to run into a rain shower, go out and dance in the raindrops. Why not? And you guys have yourselves a great Tuesday.